you love me, message me and let me know that you would kiss me.
Haha, you wish.
What's up, people? Welcome back to another video. Your girl Chantal posted eating Arabic style mutton and rice. She left off the mukbang. Obviously, we know that this is a mukbang. She can call it something else. It's a mukbang. Anyways, let's get into this.
Hello, foodie beauties.
Just a hamster enjoying his peanut.
You love peanuts, big boy.
Chantal, why you not gonna breed? Oh wait, you can't get pregnant. I forgot. Get some children where you can talk to like in baby voice. This foolishness with you and these pets. What you blurring over this corner? Why is this blurred? Girl, what you hiding?
I'm so thirsty, so I'm gonna have a drink. I have water. I have a few of these. We're out of big bottles, so we have to go later and get some. Alright, so let's get to it. What I have here is...
Girl, why you can't set up the food before you turn or cut this shit out? Talk amongst yourself.
I'm craving meat, which is...
Yeah. 5 pound of rice. 5 pound of rice, Chantal. And some bone. You're all excited. So much for the diet.
This is cheap mutton. And dapus, tomato sauce, tomato garlic, I think.
Chantal, is this sauce like similar to like gravy in the Western world? If yes, you don't need, you should not be drinking. Well, like, yeah, drink. That's the correct term I should use for you. You should not be drinking. The rest of us eat, you know, like a gravy with our meat and whatever. But you go ahead and you drink. You should not be drinking gravy. Why wasn't the mutton cooked inside the gravy? The sauce. Why is the mutton over one side and you have this container of gravy for the drink now? Why?
Yeah. It's like that soup. And some veggies.
Look, veggies look pitifully.
Pickles. But I don't really...
Okay, I apologize. I just noticed how noticeable the stain on my abaya is, but I have to explain. This is my favorite abaya. It just has pockets. I like the way it fits. And I spilled some foundation on it a little while ago, and
A little while ago, Shad. Listen to me, girl. I could understand if you see you spilled some foundation on it today. Like earlier in the day before you filmed this. What you mean some time ago? Chantal, you never hear about soap? You never heard about detergent? Soak it. Put it in some soap. Add a little baking soda. Something. Hand wash it. Brush it. All that. I forgot. I forgot you're not a domesticated woman. I forgot you say you are a trophy wife. Alright, trophy wife.
I washed it and everything, but the stain won't come out. So, unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to part ways because it is a very noticeable stain, and I'm just noticing now while editing, unfortunately.
Chantal, truth be told, you always look dirty. You always look dirty. So I don't know why you make it look like, say, oh, this is some rare occasion. Girl.
So, yeah, that's the explanation on that. Sorry.
I don't know. I don't really want that. I'll eat the ginger, the greens, but pickles are super salty. So this is my second meal of the day. I made some food for breakfast.
What was the first meal?
Because early, I was up early. You can see the steam off the meat. And so yeah, is this spoon sturdy? I'm gonna use this one. All right, bismillah. I'm not used to getting up early. My sleeping has always been a problem. Oh, it's like a vegetable soup, yum.
Okay. Sometimes people don't typically add soup to rice. Yeah, the way you love you some carbs, you know. Everybody else drink the soup from the soup container, the soup bowl, the soup cup, whatever, and then eat their rice, whatever meat they have and whatever gravy they have. You are tossing soup inside. Well, you know what? Scrap that. I just remember, say, the other day you make some tomato rice soup I never hear about rice being a part of soup. Carry on.
Falls
Chantal,
apart.
girl, why you always in everything?
When I first came here, I didn't like this meat at all. I didn't like meat, really. At least not mutton or sheep or lamb. But the way they prepare it here is delicious. For real.
Yeah, no
I have
conversation.
no makeup on.
We don't care. We don't watch you for the makeup, girl. Because you always filter to the god, so what does it matter?
I just
The food and the clothes, Chantal. You see, this is why your clothes is always a mess. That's why it's always a mess, you know. As a matter of fact, anybody noticing, is this like cat fur or is this sofa like worn down? It's between furs from the cat, all messy on the sofa, or Chantal wore this shit down. Chantal, what happened to your bed? What happened to your bed, girl?
really cannot be bothered whatsoever.
Chantal, you know, if you set up this food before you start rolling, then you wouldn't have to be moving things from here and there in the frame, out the frame. Girl, eat the food and talk. I hope you have a good story today, you know. Do not come to me no more dopey story and Cinderella and none of that fictional shit.
For some reason I have Pink Floyd The Wall in my head. You know the hey you, I'll help them to carry the love. Don't give in without a fight. I grew up, I remember like watching
More childhood
The Wall
stories.
one day. I don't remember exactly how old I was. But parents, this is what happens when you trust your preteens or yeah, I think I was a preteen. This meat. So tender.
It don't look the best either. I could have done that much better. I'm going to insert a picture of curry goat, mutton, sheep, lamb, whatever. We call it curry goat on this side of the world. I'm going to insert a picture of curry goat and make you see. Yeah, our thing turn up. I don't know what this. This look like it just boiled in a little gravy. This is not a vibe.
Oh my gosh. What was your first VCR to use? I think mine was The Wall. I remember the kids going in the meat grinder and I was like, I remember liking the movie because I thought it was so weird. I didn't understand the meaning because a lot of the references are about like addiction.
You see, I have nothing to add to this bit. I lived a different life from Chantal, so I'm lost on whatever she's talking about at this point. So I'm just going to let her speak.
So near the end of the movie when he's like, when they play Comfortably Numb and he's like melting and they're trying to carry him on stage. I'm like, why is he melting? But when I would watch it when I was younger, it was just like a weird trippy movie to me. I didn't get it.
Not for somebody who wants to be a blogger, vlogger, whatever you guys call this. You know, you could go outside, like show us outside, no girl. And if you're not going to show us outside, can't you talk about something like worth people listening to? You know, well-thinking adults at this age, thinking about how we can pay off the mortgage, some schedule for the kids in, well, you not have no fitness, so I understand. Client who worked with last week, earlier this week, something we're going to implement to make some money. Chantal, all of your stories is from the childhood, from picnic days, fictional something and them thing. The girl, every day we're gonna do this.
As you watch it as you're older, it becomes a lot darker because you do understand the meanings of it.
Not just movies, cartoons as well.
And it becomes very sad. You have the, you know, losing his father in the war, his wife having an affair, all kinds of dark things. His struggle as a rock star with a, you know, addiction.
Now what's going on with your face? That's what I wanna know.
It's a classic for a reason. But it's, you know, generally, major reason, sure. And anyone struggling with addiction, I just want to say, you know, hang in there.
I thought you have your own addiction to worry about, you know. Not say addiction, addictions. Food addiction, drug addiction, addiction to life. You have plenty, your handful. Don't worry about what everybody else. You're no motivation in no part. So don't chime in. Back to your childhood stories.
I remember watching that alone.
I'll be done at this point. Fascinated to see how much more you
And for
eat.
some reason today, I have the music in my head. I think I prefer it. Well, no. Actually, I don't know. I prefer the meat now with this rice over the chicken. I made some good food today. I woke up and
I'm fading away. Chantal, please, can you get to the point?
I did, you know, I felt so good because I woke up and I like did some yoga, like some stretches. Not
Oh
like, I
my
don't know if
God.
it's yoga, but it's like stretches. I did like a video, watched a 10-minute video.
Chantal, you watching a 10-minute video is not exercise. That don't count as exercise, girl. Did you at least move twice?
5 minutes of stretching. And I prayed. I did the I made breakfast. I spent some time with Howie. I listened to some, like, I was watching, basically what I did was I like unsubscribed.
Chantal, you see, you and Humberlin have this thing about you. Your entire day is filled with doing nothing. So you know what you guys do? Go ahead and list out some minuscule things. Like, oh, I mopped the floor. I swept behind the fridge. I was able to take the dishes out the dryer. I was able to wipe the cupboard down, spread my bed. Girl, you know what other adults classify that as? One thing, chores, and it done. I will have other things to occupy with time and fill up with day. You guys sit there and you name out so that in your head it sounds like you're being productive. Girl, this is very unproductive. Get a fucking life.
I was subscribed to a ton
Oh my God.
of true crime. And I was listening to a podcast about how the images, what we feed our eyes, has an effect on our mental health. I used to watch some pretty dark videos about, you know, unaliving and
You're a psychopath.
just
so.
like mysteries that are like, you know, those kind of true crime videos. Serial unalivers. We have to say unalive. Why can't we say the real word? I don't know.
Then say the word, no girl, we are about. Say the word since you're bad.
I mean, I know it's not a nice word, but so yeah, I used to watch, like, be subscribed to so many of those things, but they always like bring me down after I watch them. Kind of lately, I used to like find them fascinating and just entertainment and not really think about it, just like a passive watcher, just like whatever. But the greens are like bitter and peppery. I love it.
We're bouncing from one topic to the other.
This is so tender. I love it.
Chantal, saying creamy and tender. Girl, you're a foodie. You classify yourself as a foodie. Like, can't you like be one with the food? Explain the taste and the texture, like in more detail, so we can actually feel like we're eating the food as well. Right now, I just feel like I'm just sitting here being abused. That's how I feel. This conversation is not do nothing for me. Not all it not do for me. And you just eat and all we're hearing is yum. Yum and tender.
Such a good flavor too.
Explain the flavor then, mum. So we can have an idea what it is like. So we know if we want to go to a Mediterranean restaurant and order it, or Arabic, whatever the correct pronunciation is, restaurant and get it. You just yum. Everything is yum to you. And I'm not trust your taste bud in a Chantal. I'm not trust your taste bud at all. Do you recommend anything at all for me?
I used to find it too gamey. If you get it from a place that's really good at cooking it, so unsubscribe. And I subscribe to a whole bunch of different, like, more, you know, happy Islamic channels with other Muslim couples.
What's a video without Chantal licking them hooves? Girl, you at least wash your hands before you come on here?
I listen to some Islamic teachings. I'm trying to feed my brain.
Feed it, girl. Feed it with something else other than food.
Things, just like we try to feed our bodies nourishing food, you know.
Chantal, this is not nourishing food. If you want to go there, this is not nourishing food, girl. The way you talk about loving food and whatever, girl, why won't you feed it the best? Give it the best at everything, not this garbage. This is the content we tune in for every day. Top tier. Couldn't have asked for more.
I'm gonna see how much that helps, you know.
Blood clots.
How about this, like,
I the lady throw everything. Everything. Is it a sauce or is it a soup? Chantal, make up your mind. Is it sauce or is it soup? You just throw everything over the rice. Yo, I'd be tapped out a long time.
they always give way too much rice, and I never ever have finished, or maybe honestly, like once I finished the
Girl, you're too lie.
rice, but not from here, from, like somewhere else. but they give you so much rice that it's just like,
And you know what? If you stop ordering for a family of 5 and 6, then they wouldn't give you that many rice. Stop buying for a family of 5.
I've been asked before, like, what do you do if like you go to a country or somewhere where, you know, they don't have halal options to eat?
Shut up. Oh, you know what the people them have and don't have? You're always inside. Go outside and talk to the residents and ask them, where can I find halal food? And if you happen to go somewhere else, you ask the residents. Don't get stuck inside. That's how you find things.
Then you just eat vegetarian or vegan or whatever.
Hey, them out here work, you know? Play. Work, bitch. Hey, Chantal, if your body do the amount of work where your mouth do for the day, no girl, you'll be a skinny legend in no time.
But I like that about here. As a Muslim, I don't have to worry about looking for specific halal restaurants because everything is like halal.
Peace
The
be
fast
unto
food, like
you.
if I go to Canada, I can't eat at the Burger King because it's not halal, you know?
Girl, you know just say fuck Canada the other day. Why you talk about the people in country? Leave the people in country alone. Stay in Kuwait, that is where you want to be.
But here it is.
You still a eat, girl?
Alhamdulillah.
Yes.
Everything is halal.
Like a veggies
So-
off camera, so we can't even see if you finish that.
I think even I
Shanta, why you keep on open them water you for? Cause I know me no see you drink, you know finish one of them bottle there, I know, you know. So why you keep opening more waters? Hey, you know, other people would be going thinking about visiting other places and their first thought wouldn't be necessarily just the food. Every aspect of your life are just food. Food and more food.
that was a yummy, satisfying, healthy meal. I
Been
didn't eat all the
better.
rice. There's still quite a bit. I will save it in the fridge.
Hey, only nasty people say food like this, you know, Chantal. When people saving leftovers, they normally take what they want to eat first, like out in something separate. They don't go whatever the container is into the mouth, into everything. Girl, that's a lot of bacteria introduced into the food that you intend to eat another time. Everything, boy, you're just nasty.
I will say goodbye.
Bye.
Adios, amigos.
I don't come back tomorrow. Please don't post no more mukbang. I'm tired. Free me. Free me from all of them mukbang here.
Masalama. Au revoir, à bientôt. That's all I know. Ni hao, or is that hello in Chinese? I don't know. I think so. Okay, guys, this has been a delicious meal. Thank you for sharing it with me. I hope you also got to have something delicious for dinner.
I did. Actually, I did. Thank you very much.
And if not, I wish I could share with you.
No, Chantal. Don't try offer me no food. No, thank you. Even if I did not have any dinner, no thanks. I'll be fine.
So, have a good night, guys.
Bye. Like Chantal, when you post, you ever take the time and like go back and actually watch your content and see how extremely boring it is? Girl, it took everything out of me to get to the end of this video. My goodness. Oh, we made it, guys. We barely made it. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for hanging in there with me. Chantal is giving us next to nothing. Oh my goodness. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.